All right, let me check if I'm filming actually. Yeah, the tape is rolling. All right. So welcome to the channel. I'm really appreciative of you taking actually the time to visit my channel, to be here on this video. But there are a few things I'd like you to know, and I want you, so you can know what to expect from the channel. The first thing I want to share is I have no fucking idea what the channel is going to be about. I don't know what it's about now. I don't know what it's eventually going to be about. And I'm 100% fine with that. Because the reason I'm making videos, I'm not making videos about any topic. The reason I'm making videos is for me to express myself. That's it. For me to get the shit out of my system and out into the world. Oh, I just saw a homie right here from Windy Bay. It's a place, it's a co-working space I was at. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked. So I have no idea what the channel is going to be about, because my objective from making videos is just for me to actually express myself, get the shit out of my system and into the world. And that's it. It's an outlet for me to talk. It's an outlet for me to document my life. And it's an outlet for me to, it gives me insights into how the fuck my life is going, what I need to do next. It's very, very helpful for me to open up the camera and actually run my mouth. So that's the reason I'm doing it. So I don't know what the topic of the channel will be about, and I'm 100% fine with that. I'm never gonna plan what a topic will be, because the objective is for me to just express myself. The other thing I want you to know on how I'm approaching content, which ties kind of into the first one, is that the audience is always gonna come last. Always. Because what the audience might like or not like, or what the audience might connect with or not connect with, has no bearing on how I make content. Because again, the number one objective for me is for me to express myself, right? And me trying to predict or cater to what an audience would like or not like is gonna hinder that, and it's gonna impair and impact my objective of me expressing myself. But also, I would never have looked at it that way had it not been for one human being in particular. And it's a human being that I'm so grateful to have encountered. Even though I have not encountered him physically, but I was exposed to his work. And that human being is Rick Rubin. And the book, The Creative Act. So in the book, he has this concept of that an artist's job is not to cater to his audience, right? An artist's job is to work on stuff he likes, on stuff that he connects with, and get that out into the world. Once that's done, the artist's job is done. That's it. Whoever likes it or doesn't like it has nothing to do with making the actual art. And from another angle, if you're catering to your audience and you're doing what your fans want you to do, right? These guys are jamming over here, you know? So if you cater to your audience and you're doing what your fans want you to do, right? You're doing them an actual disservice. Because you're not being real and authentic. And that is how they became your fans in the first place, because of your authenticity and your uniqueness. They became fans of you, not fans of what they want to see in you. So by you catering to your audience and catering to what your fans are doing, not doing or requesting or asking for, you're doing them a disservice. You're not being real. Of course, catering to your audience has its places, and as I'm saying that, I'm thinking of, yeah, there are instances where, you know, you produce some art that's out of love for your audience because they really wanted to see that, and you just kind of do that as a gift, right? Or as an offering of gratitude, or like, I hear you, I see you, you know, and like, I'll produce this because I know you want it, right? There's those use cases. But overall, catering to your audience, you're actually doing them a disservice. Because your audience doesn't know what the fuck they want until they actually see it, right? And the best example I can think of this is Steve Jobs. Right now, the tech community is so focused on users' data, right? And even back then they were focused, but now it's way more intense, right? But Steve Jobs, ooh, I'm so glad, yo, I'm walking around barefooted, and I just stepped on this thing, and I'm so glad that it actually wasn't shit, right? It's an absolute relief. So Steve Jobs never gave a fuck about what the audience thought or what the users wanted. He just built what he felt needed to be built. And when the users saw it, they were completely elated with it, and their whole life transformed as a result of using that product. All of our life was transformed by Apple products. So catering to your audience is doing them in the service, right? So I'm not gonna do that in my content. So most of the time, you're gonna be finding yourself watching useless shit. Shit that you don't connect with, or shit that you don't like, or shit you don't understand, or like the video's uncoordinated. It seems like it's completely futile and it's about nothing. Most of the time, that's how it's gonna be. But at times, you may stumble upon some nuggets. And you may discover some insights, as I do. Like literally when I rewatch my videos, at times I'm like, what the fuck? Wow, that was deep, man. That shit that happened right there, man, that was some deep shit. Oh, that shit that was said, wow, that was some profound revelation or epiphany or something, right? And it gives me like a deeper insight into who the fuck I am. So I know I get benefit from it, and maybe someone else will. Maybe they won't. Both outcomes are 100% fine. Because the point is for me to document the here and now, to document the moments as they go, and that's all there is to it. If I'm able to document those moments, open up the camera and just register them, the job is 100% done. Who connects, who doesn't, who likes it, who doesn't like it, has absolutely no bearing on that. The story must be told. That's what's important. That is the priority. The story needs to get out. And someone may come across it and connect. And someone may come across it and be like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Both outcomes are 100% fine. Both outcomes. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you so much for being on my channel, visiting this video. Very appreciative. But I wanted to share those things, you know? So number one objective for me is for me to express myself. And the work will be aligned with that. And I will always take away or eliminate things that are gonna distract me from that objective. And the objective is for me to express who I am fully. And I'm gonna work hard to not let things like catering to an audience or looking at metrics like likes or who's engaging. I'm gonna work very hard to not let that affect me and for me to just express myself and stay on that path. And I believe if I do that, some people may connect and some people won't. But the people who connect, they'll see themselves in the content. They'll see themselves in the moment. They'll see themselves in me and I will see myself in them. I have full faith that will happen. But also, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, man. I think I pretty much covered it. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be out. And you see this part here? Like this past 30 seconds, right? Almost a minute. I actually blanked out, right? I don't know what to say, right? And I don't know how to end the video. And I'm getting all nervous and anxious about it, right? And I'm like, you know what? I should have stopped earlier talking, right? Instead of me like having now like a shitty sort of outcome at the end of the video. I'm not sounding coherent and all of that, right? And I'm thinking of editing this part. But no, fuck it. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm gonna publish this shit as it is. You know why? Because it happened and it is human. You blank out. You don't know what the fuck to say, right? That's what editing is for. But fuck that. It's not about that. It's about expressing myself. Do I blank out? Yes, I do. And a lot of videos will have that are coming up. And those blank outs and those like shooting the shit and you not knowing what the fuck to say is a part of the human experience. It's reality. When you're kicking it with your friends, you're not editing shit out, right? And when you don't know what to say or like you get stuck, you don't tell them, oh, can you leave? I don't want you to see this part. No, it's not real, right? So I'm gonna keep it in there, man. So that's what the channel is gonna be about. It's gonna be about nothing. And at the same time, it might be about something. And with that, this was MJ on the journey back to Silicon Valley. I'm out.